And bikes, man, they are not cheap. People will drop a couple of grand on a bike and they just leave it in the garage. They roll away real easy. Now, I can get bows and bikes all year round, but it's really pretty just before Christmas. Santa's been real good to me. Ho, ho, ho. Now, what I like to do is sometimes I'll take a drive around the neighborhood, or sometimes I'll walk it with the dog. I got a peekaboo. Very non-threatening looking. People look right past you when you walk a little dog like that. Sometimes they'll even leave the garage door open so you can get a real good look in there. Now, the ones that have security signs, I just avoid those, because I mean, somebody might put up a sign if they don't really got the service, but nobody who's got the service fails to put up a sign. If I see that, I just go next door. Man, I am telling you, the garages, they're a pretty sweet deal. Just as long as you don't hit the same neighborhood for, about 6 months. And I'll tell you what, if my van hadn't broken down on 275, the cops would have never found any of that shit in my possession.
Nadina and Burroughs?
Lamar Jarvis, manslaughter. Shane LeBeau, reckless driving.
It started out as such an awesome day. Tipping a few beers on my dad's boat. Checking out the hotties on the beach. Very excellent. Florida Luminar's finest, my dad would say. Then, later on, we're all going out to dinner, and my buddy picked up right idea to race, and I'm like, hey, dude, put your seatbelt on, and Hank's like, nah, bro, and it all happened so fast, and the car's all fucked up, and I could see part of Hank's brain. Gross. Anyways, my parents are really pissed because of all the money it's gonna cost them, and my dad is especially pissed because of all the bad publicity and how I'm a hip-hop. Oh yeah. Persona grata, that's it, persona non grata. Anyway, the lawyer doesn't think I'll have to do with jail time, but he says I gotta get out of town. Guess I'm going to California. I love Cali. A lot of models, babes, actresses. Maybe I'll become a stuntman. Too bad about Hank, though. I don't think he'll ever get out of the hospital. Bummer.
I don't go looking for trouble, but it always seems to find. There's always that one guy who wants to get in your face, mess with you, just to prove that he's top dog. Don't know when to back off. Man, I hate that shit! There was this guy, Hollis. He was a friend of, well, I'm not quite sure who he was a friend of, but he always shows up before at a club or downtown, always hot, getting up in my face, giving me crap. He knows more about football than I do. Can pump more iron than I can. Man knows more about women than I do. So I told my friends, look, don't bring this guy around. He's bad news. But he shows up and starts in on it. Like this one time. I had a party at my house and he shows up uninvited. And I'm like, I don't want this guy knowing where I live. But he does know where I live. And he shows up another day high on pills. I'm just sitting on my dock, fishing, relaxing, just having a good time.